Yes, this is story number 3. Number 1 was punching the bully in the face the second day of school. Number 2 was Pledge of Allegiance. Number 3 was Dirt Fight where the kid's head open. So this is number 4, not number 3. And I'm not recording this to make a channel for the people. It's for my children and their children. I'm going to post it on the internet because if I keep the file personally, I don't think it'll ever make its way to them. Like this, I think in the future they'll come across it somehow. Have enough faith for that. So, been on a range of the stories of a crazy life of the kind of person that ends up putting themselves in Taiwan at the beginning of World War III. So, that's why I need to record fucking stories for them. So, number 4 is gonna be. I forgot. Obviously, I'm drinking. First big fight. My first real fight in school. With my first real punishment, a whole week of suspension. Again, as an Army brat, I moved around Texas, Oklahoma, North Carolina a few times, some in New York. Um, so in the 6th grade, I was in North Carolina, and I had 3 good friends, all of whom did not know each other and were all very different people. One of my friends, actually all my friends are extremely poor. This is Wayne County, North Carolina. There might be a small number of rich people. I don't remember meeting them, other than people in the military that had a salary. Not really rich, but compared within Wayne County, they're probably at the top. So, 6th grade, I had one friend. I didn't know at the time that he was trying to join a gang. Came to find that out afterwards. So, we've been good friends. To me, a lot of good experiences together. And spoiler alert, this kid was killed by his father later that year. He was from a family that had problems. His father killed the whole family and killed himself. That's something for a 6th grader. I didn't actually know in the 6th grade. I didn't find out till years later. My parents lied to me. Probably for the best. So, one day, I walk out a fucking door, and my friend and another kid, the biggest kid in the 6th grade who had failed a few years. This kid was big. He used to break, like, I think 3 or 4 fucking chairs he broke. he, he was too big to be sitting in these fucking chairs that we had in the 6th grade. So the 2 of them jump on me and attempt to throw me into they attempt to stuff me into a burn barrel. Burn barrel or a trash can is a barrel full of trash that generally, would be burned, but at the moment was full of trash. So I was fighting back as good as I could. I was taken by surprise by 2 people bigger than me. And my friend, he was a fighter. Like, he fought a lot more than me. So I got lucky. One of my other friends comes out, who's much bigger. He takes on the big guy. Once he takes on the big guy, now it's fucking go time, right? So I don't know why my friend is doing this to me at this time. It's really bothering me. So once my friend, occupies the big one, my friend, the other one takes off. So I chase after him. And this is North Carolina. So you got the school and you got trailers outside for the extra classrooms. So most of our classes were in trailers. The only one of our classes that was in a classroom, I was walking outside and I got jumped. So I chased him down and he trips and falls. So I jump on him. I got my knees on his shoulders. I'm fucking pounding him in the face as much as I can. But I'm crying. Like, I am inside emotionally so hurt that I don't know why my friend just jumped me. But he did. So, I had to do what I had to do. And it wasn't that I was a better fighter. He was a better fighter than me. He got unlucky and he tripped and fell. And even laying on the ground, his defense was really good. Like, it was a good fucking defense. Probably only 1.5 out of every 3 punches that I threw actually, made a good contact. At the same time, a teacher came out of one of the trailers. She catches us, right, brings us to the principal's office. And he's the victim, right? I was on top. I had my knees on my shoulders and I was pounding him in the face. So, but at the same time, I was one of the smarter kids. The teachers all loved me. So they were in a predicament that they had him, who was a known troublemaker. He got into fights with kids all the time, right? I didn't get into fights that often. And when I did, it was usually like after hours, not at a not at school, or if it was like on a Saturday at the playground when no teachers were there. Um, so I felt sympathy, but they saw me as the aggressor. But they had no sympathy for him, but he was the victim in this scenario. So anyway, they call my mother. I gotta wait there for my mother to fucking show up, and then she shows up mad as fuck because she thinks I lost the fight. So, principal takes her in the other room, explains the story, right? Calls me in. We're all together. And he says I'm being suspended for a week. And my mother's acting as if she's mad, and I'm I'm so upset. I'm still fucking crying. I don't know why I had to fight my friend. We get out to the car and she says, "What do you want to do? You want ice cream? You want McDonald's? What is it you want?" Because once my mother found out that I was on top, fucking hitting him in the face, she didn't give a fuck about anything else. That was the only thing that mattered to her. I was the victor, even if it was accidental. The reasons that I tried to explain, she didn't care. Fact was, when the teacher caught us, I was on top and I was ground pounding him. So for that, I had probably the best week of my childhood because she spoiled me every fucking day that I was suspended. And it was the second lesson from her. Well, there's some other shit I can throw in doing stories. But thank you to my mother.